Oh my god, it's so annoying. So fucking annoying. Could that be quiet? January 4th, 2023. Yeah, shit, just now. The loud honking. Nah, I don't feel good all day, so I fucking fell asleep on the couch again. I don't feel good. I think I have to have tea or something because I need to like calm down. So I come out here, get some fresh air. It's been raining all damn day, so I didn't leave the house at all. I hate this weather too sometimes. Yeah, it's better than snow, but still. I wanted to go out. 68 degrees today. I'm going out tomorrow because I have to. And Friday I would like to go somewhere fun in the morning, the early afternoon. And then come back later. I gotta see though. I gotta make these plans, but I gotta see if they'll happen. Anyway, before the next wave hits, I would like to go and have a little fun somewhere. I think I start at, where I live first, and then work my way to the other areas. I need some breaks between these fucking appointments. They're annoying. It's like, instead of me working, I have to go to a doctor appointment. It's not fair. I mean, some of you TIs know what I'm talking about. People just mess with us so much that we like. Sometimes we have breakdowns. We have to go to a doctor, and then we get health stuff. And we have to take care of it. So I'm keeping up on top of that stuff, but it's like so draining after a while. It's actually annoying. These perps have these illnesses instead of us, you know what I mean? But they don't, unfortunately. So, we have to suffer instead of them. It really does not make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I sat here for 1 second. Whoever's at the corner, honking the horn, but not the horn, and pressing the button, like 10 times in a row. Like, are you kidding? I'm not going to Dunkin' at 10 o'clock at night. Sorry, not sorry. So if you're looking for me and doing that noise, it's not gonna work out for you. So annoying. You hit the button once and the car's locked. That's it. All you have to hit it 10 times to be annoying. Grow up. And that even just now was probably his car. He doesn't say hi to me ever. My father says hi to me all the time. Mom sometimes. The sister never. She was put garbage in my pail. She's a weirdo. He's always high, that guy. Always. Every time I see him, he's always fucking high. Right eyes and everything. My father's a nice guy. Very nice. I wonder if he notices some of his kids at the work. Some of his kids act weird. Act like that. I don't know, I never did that kind of stuff. Yeah, I kept to myself. I was in my room a lot, but I was listening to music and journaling and, watching TV or movies, That was my day. I never went out. And, anybody. Kept my legs closed and my mouth shut. And this is what I get for it. Health issues. I mean, really. I mind my business. When you fucking perps out there, you doing your little stunts. I will videotape it all the time. It's not for my. It's kind of for my entertainment now because that shit won't bother me, but it's to help new targeted individuals see that they're not crazy. That these dumbasses are really doing that stuff. They follow you in the store. I mean, they only back in the day they were only following a certain type in the store. You know what I mean? So they're still doing that too, but you know, thank God for video cameras, you know, on your cell phone because they're videotaping everything now. Well, the best part is you can't record me. We're in public. It's illegal. It's really not. It's not illegal at all. Almost every house on my block has a camera in their window. That means they've gotten packages stolen in their lifetime. Or strange people just sitting on their porch like me. Or people blocking the driveway or doing some weird stuff. I don't know what the weird stuff could be. I don't want to know. So you're going to tell me those are private houses. They all have cameras. Every single one of them. I walked up and down my block before. Oh, God. I walked up and down this block a million times. There's cameras on every house. Cars come equipped with cameras in the back and the front. I'm sure you can hook it up to your cell phone and keep the footage. I'm sure of it. So, see, I'm never alone. I don't want these people, you know, to be near me. I want my God to be with me at all times. But, is I'm usually not alone when I say I hate myself. Oh God, I hate something.
And he sings also the son. He says, my father's. But I told him,
The demographics that just pass by, they don't do stuff like this to us anyway. They do it to each other. Once in a while, they do it to each other. But the thing is, they only trust each other. And then they only buy stuff from each other. Like if they have a business, they buy stuff from them. So, you know what I mean? They trust each other. And that paper on my pole. It was them, you know, not those people. In general, but, you know, somebody did them dirty. And the night that the police cars came, pull over, we heard from else. That was the person. And the rest of them, they had drugs and they had weapons in their car. The whole Leonard was talking about that night. The next day it showed up. His camera, I'm surprised didn't catch it either. Somebody put that on there. Which is really annoying because I wanted to see who did it, you know. There's the pole right here up front and the one at the corner. They're only on one side of the corner. A couple of big avenues down. And I had the picture of the person who did that to him. And he's like, what? You know, sometimes in the real world, where we live in, you have to buy things from other people. That's not your culture. You know what I mean? It's just, that's how you do business. You know, sometimes other people have the things we need. You know? Like, I went to the oral surgery yesterday. I was supposed to get with that. I was so proud of it. I didn't get ahead of the schedule. While I was there, these two men walked in. They were Amish. They looked Amish. They had the haircuts and all. They didn't wear Amish clothes. They wore normal, regular clothes. Their haircuts were definitely Amish. The bowl haircut with the long beard. You know, there was a father and son, and definitely Amish. And I'm like, there's Amish people here? You know, sometimes you don't know. They usually live in farms in Pennsylvania. I've been to Pennsylvania. There's a lot of Amish there. You know, they wear the regular Amish clothes. Even we saw them in Walmart, and we saw them in, like, not their own type of restaurants either, like regular restaurants. Like, oh, Amish people. And then when we went to their area that they all hang out, and they all live there, and we saw them. It's funny because the father kept staring at everybody in the waiting room. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you look Amish, buddy. But yeah, that's, you're not really supposed to stare at people. That's what I'm saying. I don't stare at anybody until they stare at me. I'll do something weird. Like when they start dancing for no reason. I'm telling you, if that waiting room wasn't so crowded, whatever, you would have taped them. That was one of the reasons why I didn't do it, but I didn't see more. And the second reason was because he wasn't gang stalking. He was just, you know, just talking to himself out loud. You're not supposed to use your inner voice when you're out in public if you don't have that filter. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to take him doing that because he honestly didn't know any better. He really did not realize he was doing that. And that's different. Like, these people know what they're doing because they act like that and laugh and curse you out, whatever. They turn around, they want you to yell at them so they can put you in jail or put you in the psych ward. That's why they do it. They do stuff because they act normal when other people talk to them. It's very strange. I never thought I would see this kind of stuff in my lifetime, you know. I didn't even know could know about it, you know. Because everybody in my family that doesn't get gang stalked, I'm the only one. It's very strange. I've always gotten gang stalked though. I've always had in school, especially the teachers in school. Some of them, horrible assholes. They were keeping tabs on me. If they acted like they. Not that they had to be my friend or anything, but just act nice to me. You know, I am a student. I'm trying to learn here. You know, it's not going to make me learn if you're going to act like a psychopath. But that's the point. They wanted me to fail so bad. And eventually I did fail, and then I had to take a class over again. But that's the thing. They do that on purpose. They don't want your light to shine bright. They don't want you finding your purpose in life. That's the point of the whole program. It starts when you're little. It starts in the household. You have to have a narcissistic parent that screams at you constantly. And the only time they like you is when you get good grades. You know, they could cuss you out all the time if you have to study. They could call you a nerd. Why you studying? You're a nerd, you know. Study because you have to study. How you gonna fucking do it? You work in school, you know, study. You should already know this by now. What the hell is wrong with you? Another word, huh? You know what I mean? So that trauma, when you're really little, forms a trauma bond. So we get Stockholm syndrome with one parent or both parents. And they ask the siblings to help them. He's usually on this side. Yeah, I've seen him on camera before. So, oh no, he's gonna stand over there, right, and talk very loud. That's what they usually do to the dog walkers. They know you're here, and they stand like either right in front of you to make the dog go to the bathroom, or they stand in the other corner across the street and be loud. shocking. I hear sirens while I'm doing something, while I'm talking. I swear to God, it better be a real emergency, and I feel sorry for that person. May they get better right away. May they be saved. But if it's not, oh, God's gonna punish them for that. Because why waste taxpayers' money? Have the sirens going off and the lights if you're not picking anybody up. So shame on them if that's what that was. My point is, these little things that they do, I'm showing you because I want you to know you're not alone. This cars coming right now. They're interrupting my video on purpose. Only when I come outside between dinner time and coffee time, there's no cars coming down the block at all. And then all of a sudden I come down here, sit out here for a few minutes, get some fresh air. What's left of the fresh air. And then all the cars come down. They're all parked in front of Dunkin'. They all get their coffee and then speed down the block sometimes. It's like, get over it. I'm so over it. And TIs, I'm telling you, you're gonna get so over it too. I know it's hard not to yell at them, but that's what they want. They need you to be frustrated and yell at them. Again with the sirens? Pray for that person too. Or look after that person that they're picking up or driving to the hospital if they don't get sick. You know what to do if they're not doing that, Mm-hmm. Anyways, hopefully, it's somebody that needed the ambulance. So if it's not, that's horrible. That's disgusting. You're using your tax dollars, not mine, yours. You're working to get ambulance and fire trucks and all that going off for no reason. How do you work with them? How does those companies work with these handlers? I don't understand. So they have to be part of that club. They have to be, because there's no way. And the thing is, some people, they're part of the club, but they're not all the way up to the last degree. They'll still stay at the first degree. I think that there is something like that where they only have to stay at the first degree, and they could still be in the club. You know what I mean? Well, if you're firefighter and police, you really have no time to go to the meetings and everything. So I saw a flash of light up there. So I don't know if it's a plane or if it's lightning. It shouldn't be lightning. I didn't hear anything about lightning today. It might be a firecracker. Fireworks, I mean. They've been doing fireworks for a while before New Year's. They always do that too, every month. Oh, he has fireworks going off at nighttime too. It's probably another gang stalking tactic when they do fireworks, but it's not 4th of July or New Year's. I mean, people have them, they buy a lot of firecrackers and they keep them. And they're like, I'm gonna use them now, throughout the year. Yeah, I get it. It's fun, I guess, whatever. But, what if they're using fireworks, to make us not sleep, What if that's another form of gang stalking? Well, if it is, hopefully somebody will catch it and make a video and put it on YouTube to let us know about it, Because I'm looking into a lot of other tactics that they're doing. Because they're going back to the old tactics with the horn honking, and they press the button 5,000 times so the car lock. What else do they do? And they have the orange colors. You saw the camel pants. You had the orange vest, but it was like a scarf. Hey, you got that scooter for free. It's a motorized scooter. You don't have to push that. Lazy ass. It was a brand new scooter. It looked brand new, like he just got it. I tell you, they want everything. They can't do nothing to get those without having to whore themselves out. And they still think they're better than us. No, you're not. You know, most people out there, they go, you know, speaking of scooters, not the other kind of scooters, the Vespa. You know, most people save money when they want something, you know, like that, like a scooter. Because those shits are expensive. I don't even know where you buy those, but a lot of people have them. But when people have them, okay, and they're, you know, junkies and everything. Will we help you? Okay. Maybe you could tell their kids don't want to do much. I understand their kids don't want to help. Try to as much as possible. I'll still wash the dishes, but I gotta do my own laundry. Oh, that's the thing too. I don't think the parents think they have jobs. So after work, I guess they come home now. It's like around 10:30. She does laundry after work. That's not fair. I don't know if her kids work. One of them's starting a construction company. I don't know about the girl. Maybe she's in school. And everybody's doing something different in that, you know, in their household. So, like I had the extra wheel in his car had the skeletons on it in the picture. Anyway, so you see what I mean? I'm still not by myself. You know, this car just pulled up now. One more time. There you go. Oh, he was holding up an eye. At least I got the beeping on real time. The green light is still not moving. What a douchebag. That's where you hit that horn. That's when you honk the horn. When you see the green light and he's just stopping. Nobody's walking around right now. It's 10:30 at night. And nobody's stopping him from moving. Just hold up the whole street. That's when you honk the horn. Not for no fucking reason. Like these gang stalkers do. But they do it so often, that's why we can't really tell when, you know, it's just regular traffic or just somebody being an asshole. A lot of times we can't tell. How are we going to tell? I mean, think about it. These fucking twerps, they do it so much. But that's the point, too. They do it that much because they want you to get triggered. They want to make sure that you think that everybody's like that, you know? Like, everybody's doing that too. And they're not. I had conversations with people, and they were normal, you know? They didn't say anything to try to trigger me. You know, I almost forgot what that was like until I went to the dentist's office. And two women were talking, you know, to me too. Like, we were all having a normal conversation. I'm like, oh, this is what normal conversation's like. It's so rare, you know. I go sit by myself at the coffee shop, and I always get, gang talk. So, but it's funny because if I notice that it's a lot of men doing this stuff to me. There was something that creeped in, like some sort of demon that creeped in. My father told me that he didn't want me to date anybody ever. He didn't say it so nicely, but you know what I mean. So I guess he didn't want any grandkids, whatever. So I'm okay with them not being born. This world sucks, fucking hard. It sucks. I don't think I want to ever raise children in this world. So I'm, I wanted to have kids, but you know what? It is what it is. You know what they say that it's true. It is what it is. But because of the demon is still probably lurking near me, it's probably out of my body. I did some deliverance videos. I left them on all day. And I did have stomach aches from it, whatever, from that right after. So I think something did leave me. Like that fucking demon is somewhere. You know what I mean? They're always watching still. But that's why the gang stalkers watch us too. There's demons in them. You could get a demon out of you and it could travel and just jump into whoever's not protected. The witches and warlocks, they put themselves in that position to get possessed. They don't think anything's wrong with it, so let them get possessed. They don't want to be saved, that's their problem. We could try to help them, but if they don't see it and they don't want to, then they're not going to do it. Just pray for them anyway, but still. But I think this demon is still lurking around because every time a guy talks to me, it's always a gang stalker. Even the voodoo guy, he was talking to me like a normal person. So that means he didn't want to gang stalk me. Once he talked to me and realized I wasn't doing anything wrong, struck up a conversation with me, realized, you know what I mean? Like, he gave himself away, basically. But that's good, because I need to know who's agents and who's not, And he's like, you gotta be careful out there. There's agents everywhere. I'm like, how you know about agents? You know what I mean? What you know about that? And the people that lurk, that they just stand around the corner or the haircutter's place. They just stand there and stare at me through the window. They look like his bodyguards. They ain't gonna do shit. But they're always staring. They come out of there. It's just, when I get there, when I sit down, they come out and stare. And he talks to them. He knows them. Well, he's a guy, so, you get your haircut there. I don't know why, though. Like, I don't know why they have anything to do with it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know them. They don't know me. So, you know what I mean? It's not like I went in there and just flipped them off or something and left. There's nothing to them. They just have that mentality. They hate women, so they're like, I'm gonna eat that girl over there. I hate her. And we got the other homeless guy who's a con artist. He's like, I steal from people and sell it to pawn shops just to get by. It's like, why the fuck are you telling me this? He's like, you want to buy this coin? I'm like, no, not really. Fuck, I'm gonna buy somebody else's coin that you stole from their house. He probably does some like work or something for like a rich person. There's rich people in the neighborhood. They bought the bigger houses in the neighborhood. And he probably like worked for them or something, like construction or something, like cleanup crew, something like that. And he just took stuff from them, which is really horrible. But, a lot of shady people out there. It's a 30-minute video, huh? The cars are gonna come. It's not a coincidence, y'all. Because I'm telling you the truth right here. That's why there's a lot of cars coming right now. I am gonna go inside in a minute because it's a little cold out. It's not that cold. It's not as cold as it used to be. It's nice and warm out still. It's like kind of like when spring first starts. It's still, it's a little cold at the end of the night. was like warm in the morning and in the afternoon. I think he got it the flat tire. And you know, gang stalkers will puncture your tire too. Especially if you're homeless and you're living in your car. They'll come around and just puncture your tire, so you have to pay for a new tire. Because they know you can't really afford it. So then you have to like do a GoFundMe or something and ask people for help, which is really annoying to beg. You know, I understand that whole thing. And hopefully you get help with that too. They do that. If you like say you're parked on a block and you're out of the way and you live in your car, nobody sees it because you know, you're not where everybody can see you. But you're near the light post so you can still see. You know what I mean? That's what they did. That's what they do. And that's a shame too. You know, it's not fair that you have to live in your car. Things happen. You can't help that. You know, you have to go on like assistance and whatnot. You know, it's annoying. A lot of homeless people out there. So I'm like, I'm not homeless, but I'm like still struggling. It's like, come on, man, something has to give, you know. But like I said, there's people out there. They know a lot about me before I don't even have to introduce myself to these people. They just know about me. That's witchcraft. What do you think they take your picture for? They take a picture of you and they give it to the warlocks and the witches. Yeah, baby. And then they bring it to the altar and put a spell on you. This is real people. They use human blood. They drink that. They do a ritual. Finding this stuff out is like sickening, but I needed to know because I need to know why the hell I'm not improving in anything. No matter how much I try, you know, it just keeps going to shit. Like, it cannot be me that's doing that to myself. I don't think it is. You know? And I've seen more than one people take a picture of me, so. And plus, John has pictures of me when we was hanging out together with friends. Tina probably still has pictures of me. Erin probably has a picture of me still. Or she went on my other social media and took a screenshot of my pictures. That's why I don't like posting pictures of myself anywhere. It's up to they could just screenshot your face and then put it up somewhere, you know? Every night, almost every night, I'm dreaming about somebody's house. But every night is always a different house that I'm entering. And it looks like it's not here, anywhere near where I live. I don't know where these people are. Some houses are really nice, some of them are run down. And I don't see much. I don't see the person at all. I just see their house. Like when I go in, it could be neat or it could be, you know, not so neat. And a lot of times I see like their bedroom mostly. And let me tell you, they got webcams and everything. Every night he comes around. Yeah, we throw a pumpkin out or something. I don't know, we had a pumpkin here. It wasn't our pumpkin. We put it next to a tree. Hey, they put bread in my tree, so fuck them. And a dead squirrel on my porch, so they go fuck themselves. And the same guy, one night he was parked right in front of on the sidewalk taking pictures of it. I was like, what the fuck is he taking a picture? He had the radio louder than that. I'm like, why is he taking a picture of a rotting pumpkin? And it was really weird. He just stopped his bike, or to stand right in front of it on the bike to take pictures of the pumpkin. I'm like, what? I said, don't worry, because you know what happens? These witches are warlocks. Oh, you see the flashlight? You saw that? That's a new thing the perps did. because they're not car service, that guy. The perps put flashing lights in their car like that. I don't know if they custom made it like that or it comes like that. But the other car that I saw that had that was a red car. Parked right there where that black car is right now. And the lights were flashing. The guy wasn't even in the car yet. He turned the car on before he got in. And his two backlights, all the lights were on in the car, but the two backlights were flashing. It was a normal color. And then I saw another car one day, and the sides like that were flashing red. And then that guy had the blue. So that's a new gang stalking tactic. You notice how he's blasting his radio? They do that too. Either they have the window closed or open. They drive by your house and have the music very loud. So they want you to get, like, if you're taking a nap, they think, you might be taking a nap. Still living that record. They think you might be taking a nap at home, or you're sick at home and need to sleep. And they do that. They just drive by your house with the radio blasting. And now those little lights blinking because they want to see the reflection of the lights on your house, on your apartment. Sometimes they park right in front of your house and start beeping and doing all of that. A couple of weeks ago, there was a guy parked his car down the block. I had the windows down and was blasting some music. I don't know what music it was. He was singing along to it. And smells like exhaust from the car. Ugh, it smells like a perm. Anyway, gross. It doesn't smell like a perm. It took a long while to get here. So they do all that stuff to disturb you, right? And then, so I think that's what it was. I think he was trying to disturb somebody. I don't think me, because he would have been in front of my house doing it. Well, he was down the block somewhere. And I heard it too. We all heard this song. We were upstairs watching TV. And we hear the bump, I don't know what kind of music it was, but it was loud and blasting. Shit stinks. Anyway, and then I looked out the window for a minute and I see the car it wasn't far where I couldn't see it. I could see it from upstairs. I could see far away. And he had the windows down, and the car was on. The car was on, the lights were on, he was shaking the car, he was singing along to it. And not one person came out to scream at him. Because people learn to ignore that stuff. Either they do that, or they're not home. They're probably at work and school and all that. Even the older generation, they used to run out and yell at people for doing that stuff for their house. Nobody came out to yell. So I think the older people, if they're not retired, so they won't hear it because they're not home. Which is great because then they don't win when you're not home. So they followed me everywhere though. I was trying to get exercise. They were following me at the exercise place. They were walking around with the camo and red and black. I have a video. I just got there. The car service took me. They left. And I was about to walk in the door, and somebody was doing some gang stalking. I got the corner. See, it was probably somebody that lived in the neighborhood. All goes there because the post office was right there. So. And I got harassed over there too, but not bad yet. Now, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not too bad. I was there last week or 2 weeks ago. I made a video of the helicopter right above me. I think you heard it very loudly. I couldn't find it with the camera, but I heard it. It was like hovering over me. What the hell are you hovering over me for? I'm not a criminal. I did nothing. I never went to jail ever in my life. I never got into any fights or anything like that, so I don't know what they're looking for. You know, somebody can make a false report on you, and that's it. And they believe the other person, which is really annoying. Because that's what they want. You know, they did all that stuff. You know, because they're bad people, and they want us to be bad too. But yeah, that's the only real thing they're doing again. The helicopters, target bag, and red and black. With the Five Guys, they wear red and black as their uniform. Yeah, and they have checkerboard tiles and everything in there. Yeah, burgers are good though. They're freshly made. You can see it. You see them making it. So, all the other places they use the microwave. So, they're gross. Five Guys doesn't make me sick, but the other places do. I wonder if he's a gang stalker. He looked like one from behind. Anyways. So, yeah, there was like a couple of of other targeted individuals on here that I used to talk to. You know, one of them I emailed, and the other one, you know, talked on my channel, you know, commented. So, oh my God, I'm getting the same thing happening to me, like when, you know, like before the pandemic, like let's say 4 years ago. And I cannot believe it's been 4 years. That went fast, let me tell you. And then, you know, we used to talk back and forth. And they got in trouble with their channels, so I don't see them anymore. And then I don't really get comments on my channel that are nice. You know, I don't get people talking to me on my channel that are targeted. It's always the perps that come on and say something nasty. And I see the comment, not the actual comment. I see that they wrote something. See? You know, I see that they wrote something. It'll say comments, one or two, and then I click on it, and then there's nothing there. So, meanwhile, they probably laughing their ass off as they're typing, and they can't wait for us to respond too. It's kind of funny. But a good thing happened. Somebody started making videos on TikTok about it, about gang stalking. So they make the short videos, and it comes up on YouTube. So I'm like, oh, that's great. You know, no more people are gonna find out about it, because we should not be silenced on this subject. You know what I mean? Like, everybody tries to silence us. Like, we're not allowed to talk about this kind of stuff. It's supposed to be a secret. You know, like, they're allowed to punish us for no reason, and then we're not allowed to talk about it. You know, so many people going through it. And here's somebody said that the target individual day was August 29th. I never even heard of that day. I don't know. I think they had protesting. I don't know where though. I'm gonna have to look that up too and tell you guys about it, because I never heard of it. Until whatever day I just watched it and like, oh, we have a day. You know, that's the thing too. Like, we don't talk to each other much because of the algorithms. We always have to watch what we say on our channels, but everybody else can say whatever the hell they want. It's actually ridiculous. Other people talk about everything they can. They don't have to change words at all. And no, they don't get penalized, monetized. Their videos don't get deleted. Like, mine got deleted. I got copyright strikes, and one video got deleted. Like, oh, you can't say that word. I'm like, what word? What word did I say that was bad? No, they didn't comment at all. So it gave them the right to delete my video, I guess. I don't know. I can still see that which video they deleted, but you can't fight it because they just take them down. I don't really care. All this, like, videos that I'm showing you, all this evidence, They just do new stuff sometimes anyway, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like if they delete videos, like I don't care if they delete them anymore. I showed you what I had to show you. You watch it, comment on it, take it all in basically, and then that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Like, they're gonna take those. They're gonna take a lot from me, way more from me than that. So, you know, microchip is coming in a couple of years. They're gonna keep pushing it back because we're gonna keep pushing against it. So, some people got microchipped when they got the jab. So, I don't think I have any microchips. I'm pissed off that I had to get it. Like, they just forced me to do everything. It's fucking ridiculous. I did not want it. I waited 2 fucking years. And then they're like, oh, you can't go to graduation if you don't have the jab. Didn't even fucking check when I got there. I was so pissed off. It rained so damn hard that they had to rush people in and they didn't fucking check anybody. I was like, you motherfuckers. They better not force me to get anything else. I will kill them all with kindness. Nah, I'll be very pissed off. I'm like, nope. Oh, you don't believe in the flu shot. No, I don't. Fuck you. Yeah, because I get it anyway. So, what's the fucking point? I'm gonna get sick anyway. I'd rather not get any of them. They cause sickness. But only me only I get sick like that. For no fucking reason. For years. You're not supposed to put this stuff in your body for no reason. They don't want us doing healthy alternatives. They want us to eat bad food and drink all this horrible stuff and eat all this horrible stuff. They could put chemicals everywhere in our food and everything. They want us sick. Like, why the hell am I getting cancer and all this other stuff? Because we're eating the foods that they put stuff in it. They put cancer-causing stuff in everything. Even our clothes probably have it. Detergent probably has it too. It's disgusting. And they blew up the friggin' guide stones. Because they're sick and tired of everybody finding out their horribleness. God already won the war, so I don't know what their problem is. Why don't they get that to their thick skulls? Jesus Christ won the war before the war started. Why do you think they nailed his ass to the cross? Because they knew he was gonna. That was his atonement for our sins.